Welcome to beating every Black Ops 4 Zombies Easter egg from the Aether story in one video. That includes Blood of the Dead, Classified, Alpha Omega, and Targ Der Totem with our original characters ending 12 years of Call of Duty Zombies. Now I'd love to make a follow-up video beating every Zombies Easter egg over the last 13 years. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments below and drop this video some love with a like rating and subscribe to not miss out. But let's begin with Blood of the Dead. Blood of the Dead, is it really as bad of a map as we remember it to be? Well, we're going to find out in this video. We've always wanted a mob remaster ever since we got that in 2013. 5 years it took for us to get this, and I don't know if it was what everyone wanted it to be. I think this map had such high expectations that it was impossible for it to even hit those expectations. This really was about to be guarded as the biggest, best zombies map ever created. Obviously, we know what happens, but I still think to this day, this is one of the best storytelling in a zombies map. And also comparing to the environments and the maps that we've gotten in Cold War, this really is such an amazing map where the environment really has a story to tell in its own right. You just feel like you're immersed in the world. Another thing as well is we are playing this on hardcore difficulty. I didn't even mention that in the intro, but yeah, we're back to the launch version of Black Ops 4 where you only had 150 health. We've got no jug. Let's see what this is going to be like.
Yes, I do know that I started this thing on hardcore difficulty.
Yes, I just noticed that.
Because I wanted my friend Mr. John to have an extremely difficult day today on a map that he doesn't exactly love. So, you know, I wanted to rub his face in it a little bit.
All right, I got to say, though, this map is beautiful. You can say whatever you want about what they did with this map, but it is a beautiful map. There is no denying it. It is absolutely beautiful. I'd even argue to say that the graphics on Black Ops 4 are in some ways better than Cold War. I really would say that. So right now we are doing the 3 monkey bomb Easter egg. And again, it's just little things like that. You see a monkey just staring out there. You got to get kills with your special weapon and then shoot it. And it's disappeared. And someone can go to the spawn and get some free monkeys, which is nuts. Pick up monkey. I'm picking up the monkey. So you see we've got the walnut. Can we teleport the walnut? Yep.
This is waste of technology.
There it is. That's one thing that I'll give Trout credit for. The amount of little nods to previous stuff in this map is insane. You've got that, which is a moon reference. You've got Victus frozen here. The fact that we had this from day one, that we could look at Victus and it was teased right in front of our faces that one day we'd actually get to play as them again. Let's go. We got the Blundergat. Oh my God. Hell to the yeah. Let's go ahead. And I think I can just magma gat it straight away. Right, I just hit the box and I got the Blundergat. I can already get the magma gat.
No, I think you've still got to get the souls, don't you?
No. I've just put it in the forge and
wow.
They be making it the magma gat.
I did not know that. Okay, that's cool.
All right, we're ready for step 1 of the Easter egg. So with the spork, you hit it. And then we got to get our good old Brutus to then go ahead and smash down this wall. So let's hope we can get this first time. It's been a long time since I've done this egg. Here we go. Come on.
Without death to release.
Okay, there we go.
Come down. Yeah, and then he'll go up in here. Yeah, we go.
Hey, about time. We finally done it. So this is one of the coolest parts of the map, without question, the Warden's Ritual Chamber. When you unlock this, the effects on this, it's still amazing that this happens inside of the game. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Look at the smoke coming off him. It looks incredible. Next step right here is with the precious Chronorium. Just go and hold interact on that. And I love this sequence so much, man. Because it all revolves around the mobsters from Mob of the Dead. The story's beautiful. Where's the bird? There he is. There he is. There's our favorite. The thing is, the execution of this is beautiful. But the actual step, there's 60 locations for this bird, which is just dumb. To this day, I don't like this step. I don't like it. So after so much setup, we're finally going to start the main parts of the Easter egg now. So you have to go find the bird, which Pizza did. And then the last one, you need to get the zombie blood. And then you need to get the Chronorium from the bird and put it in the warden's office. And then we can actually start the egg, which is the 5 different challenges.
All right, you're coming over with me, John. We're taking this dog. We're going to kill it inside the cafeteria.
Oh, yes. This is how we do it. See, without you, I genuinely wouldn't know what to do here. Is it just killing it? That's all. Yeah. Where is he? Where's Ghosty?
Right, all you about magma gat, man.
Okay, here we go. I love this step, though. This step is so sick. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry, bro.
You got this, Chief. You got this, Chief.
Forgot as well, we're playing hardcore. I need all the luck. I need all the luck. I've got half the ammo left.
You got this. You got this. Shit.
Oh, we got this. We got this. In the bag, mate. In the bag. Oh, look at that. You got the specialist there as well.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. I believe in you, Ghosty. I love this step. You made a video on the backstory of this step, didn't
Yeah,
you?
it's so cool. So cool.
So what happened? There was like a prisoner in Alcatraz that just was notorious for playing the banjo.
It was Al Capone. It was Al Capone.
Yeah.
And in the Alcatraz band, they had a band, and Al Capone played the banjo. And he also, while he was in Alcatraz, he shanked a guy in the showers, and that's why this ghost is in the showers with a banjo.
Wow, the more you know. Legit,
Yeah.
look at that. And you got the banjo on your back there. It's just about getting kills in this little circle.
It is indeed.
See, with the Mark II, like, we're straight sailing in this map. No worries at all.
Yeah, it's a nice addition to the game. I think a lot of people don't even know it's on the map. Oh,
Yeah, because they added it really late, and I don't really get why.
It was just when Alpha came out. He's done.
Hey, look, you get that lovely little tune at the end. Oh, we get an insta-kill as well.
There you go.
And that's it done. This is giving us the easiest challenges so far.
Yeah, we need a shock box for the next one, so fingers crossed we find someone.
Okay, we've got we have Morse code
Morse
step,
code.
which is
Good.
awesome because I want to show this on video is how you actually do it. You see the boat, like we were all just, you know, guessing it, and it's like, you don't even need to do that anymore. So to explain this step, there's a Morse code step, and for like at least 2.5 years, no one realized that there was actually like a way for the map to tell you how to do it. Before it was just trial and error work, but there's like a floating buoy that flashes Morse code, and it links directly to this step. See, I don't mind this step. I think it's quite cool. So this step, we just kill a zombie here, and
And then it spawns in.
it's in Ghosty.
And then you interact with him. There you
Come
go.
on, Mr. Ghosty.
Now he's active and ready to go.
And he will only move from you, right? Because you interacted with him.
Zombie kills.
Oh yeah, zombie kills get him moving. Well, it's time to get the Helion out. So now with this step, we are escorting this lad to the docks, and it's such a cool Easter egg because if you see, you can see the massive invisible boat that the ghost is going to be boarding. It's just so cool. Like the idea that we're helping out loads of different monsters on the map. I can appreciate from a story perspective how cool that is. That this all works like that. And there we go. He's boarded his boat and he's gone. So now we've got one more Easter egg step to go. Okie dokie. All right. Beginning the last step. Let's kill the zombie. Now I'm going to shock him. There we go. And I'm going to start sucking him with the key.
Oh, God. Sucking him down.
No. All right. He's gone. My boy's gone.
Right, Undead Man is on. Oh, I found a shot box. Freaking what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive and find a shot box there.
Suck up. I'm next to the ghost. He's incoming. Get ready with that. Should I put the trap? Yep. There you go. He's got it. He's got it. He timed it perfectly. And there we go. Step's done. And he dropped it. Look, he dropped the little bead.
He did. I'm going to pick it up. There you go.
And there we go. That's all our challenges done, right?
It is.
Oh, yes. Oh, we're getting near the end. All right, so with all the pain and suffering of this Easter egg quest, we're finally here for the ending. This is one of the best sequences I think there's ever been in zombies history, in all of Call of Duty. It's just so good. It's just so much effort to get to this. But man, this cutscene, this whole sequence here, it still blows my mind that this is inside of a zombies map. Like, it's not a pre-rendered cutscene. This is all in-game.
This cannot be. Hold it, real. You belong to me.
Absolutely love it. And then we get this incredible sequence here where we're locked inside of a jail cell. Like, dude, why don't we get stuff like this anymore? It's just so cool. I wish that we got something like this again.
The same as we.
This is just so freaking good.
Unfortunately, it's never going to happen because the community thought this was trash. I don't understand it.
I don't get how that you could think that this whole last part of this map is storytelling, map gameplay perfection.
The only thing I wish about this map is that the boss fight would have been better. It's just not the best boss fight.
Yeah, it is like they put all the effort into this part. Then when it got to the boss, they were like, nah. Where's the bird? Come save us.
Dude, I love that people said this was. I love that people said this was trash. To those people that said this was trash, that said this entire game was trash, and therefore the budget for zombies was cut for what that Activision did. I hope you're really enjoying Vanguard Zombies, my guys. Yeah, that goes out to anyone that said this game was trash.
Okay, let's go grab our stuff, retrieve our equipment.
Huge budget loss. Dude, I interacted with the bag and I didn't get anything.
Did you not get your stuff back? What? Look.
I think it's because I ran past it. You'll get it back.
Yeah, you'll get it back. There you go. I was gonna say, imagine you didn't get it back.
You didn't give it back in the boss fight, I know.
Oh, that's hilarious. Get back in your cell. No. How about no?
Right, remember, we need shocks, so try and get some dogs.
Yep.
In hindsight, they should have put like a way to build it in the boss fight.
Oh, mate, yeah, or like a bench that has it built. Like, come on.
Yeah, maybe not just there and that easy, but you know, some way that you can get it back in some way. I don't know.
Yeah, I completely agree. Oh, look, there he is. The man himself, Big Brutus. Ooh, Big Chungus. Now, this is a beautiful moment because this is the 4 mobsters from Mob of the Dead that just yeet him out into the sky, and they dropped that. So now let's go ahead and activate this. We've got all of the things now to reveal the secrets of this map. Man, everything about this is just so sick. And we all know who's in there. We all know who's in there. Right, boss fight time. Let's go. There we go. Hold to proceed. You won't come back from this. Oh, we just lost the max ammo from the dog. It's the round switch. Right, I'll get these dogs. Some extra shots. Yeah, this boss fight seems incredible on paper, but it's just not quite what it should be.
I love that we've done this in hardcore mode. When I said we'll do this today, I went, oh, we'll do it hardcore mode. You're like, really?
Yeah, I was like, oh god, no way. But we've absolutely we even gone down. You might have gone down once. That's it. Even I've not gone down, which is impressive for me. Just a case of killing loads and loads of dogs and Brutus so that we get to the next step. Oh, there we go. I don't remember Brutus saying all this stuff before when I last played. Nah. And now you shot that, and then boom, there we go. At least they give you a carpenter if your shield is looking bad. Oh, we got the bot in. Serrano. Mate, what? He just picked up the max ammo and the carpenter. What if we weren't ready? Hey, go on my guy. There he goes.
Take my blood!
And there we go. He's in.
I'm excited about the cutscene later.
Yeah, I want to watch that whole cutscene of full. There's Super Brutus. I don't know if he's very confused. I think he's finally making his way up, but he was stood there for a hot minute. Come on. There he is. Open the door. There he is. Go off, my guy. Go off.
There he is.
Woo!
Okay. So sick. How was this game called Draft?
I know. It's a lot of work to get to this point, but it's worth it. Right. There we go.
Mark II just destroyed that man.
Woohoo! Here it is. Blood of the Dead. With this incredible ending, my face cam's frozen at the perfect point, which is fantastic. So we're just going to narrate this without a face cam, but man, what a beautiful cutscene.
Sing. They are free of this realm. Ain't that swell?
My first time completing this on PC as well. What an achievement. God, I would love to just get cutscenes like this again.
No budget for that, man. The best we're getting is a helicopter evacuating.
I know.
Terrible.
Like the graphics in this was just amazing.
The amount of money spent on this
to defeat
so
Dr. Monty.
insane.
Don't get me wrong, some of the cutscenes in Cold War do look good, but I feel like there's just not as much love and attention put to them as in these. Like Mao the Toten's ending, like I swear Kravchenko's voice lines don't even match up with his mouth. Man, if I could have a time machine to go back to 2018 seeing this for the first time.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
To think we still got Ricky though. He's planning some weird stuff in Cold War 2.
Oh, I couldn't care less.
Oh, what?
Keep going.
I'm excited, man.
It's me.
I mean, I would love to be excited. This is just like pure, like I'm purely excited about this at the time. And now I'm just excited because there's a character that I used to like in it.
I mean, that's one way to look at it.
I don't want to get down, but you know.
And that's all she wrote. I just love how there's just like silence and it's just it's motionless. And then you just get the lightning.
Oh, good.
Big up Serrano
So-
with the 1 kill. Thank you, Serrano. We love that.
Did he
We love
kill-
that
is
for
that
you.
him killing himself? How did he get 1 kill?
He got 1 kill. Does the bot normally kill? Ladies and gentlemen, here we are on one of the most notorious zombies maps ever for its Easter egg classified. We have to get to round 150 in order to complete the Easter egg in this map. That is no joke. And what's also no joke is the fact that you really think I'm going to be doing that in this video. I mean, technically I am. What you're seeing right now is me on round 149, where I did this Easter egg a long time ago. There is no way I was going to re-record me doing it live and spending 12 hours just to get a cutscene. I don't know why Treyarch decided to do this. I think it was like a reward for like high round players to finally get something for going so far. But if you go back to when this game first came out, it was impossible to even get to round 150. I'll be curious to know if any of you guys have even done this Easter egg ever. Cutscene is pretty cool, but that's literally all you get. Now let's hop over to the DLC maps for Aether, which start with Alpha Omega. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Alpha Omega, which is probably one of the most, I guess, undecided maps by the community in terms of if they like or not like it. I don't think there's anything wrong with Alpha Omega necessarily, but I guess just out of all of the Black Ops 4 maps, people say that this might be on the bottom. But I have not played this in such a long time. Like, this is going to be a real throwback for me, a trip down memory lane, to see how this map is, to go through its Easter egg, everything about Rushmore, which was such a really awesome inclusion in this map. And I know that I'm going to need the Galva Knuckle, so with the shopping free, might as well just quickly grab it while we can. And chopping free really suits this map. Like, we're just getting so much done. This first port of call is going to be to get the power on. If you guys remember, you have to go down into the generators and we activate this, and then there's a little bit of a lockdown. Now I'm like, why am I not using perks? Let's just pop a perkaholic. Might as well. Now I give massive props to Brian Toohey at Treyarch, because I feel like the soundtrack on this map, it's just absolutely fantastic. We've got like techno-y dubstep vibes in this map, and it's honestly so good. Okay, well now that's done, we're going to go back up onto the map, and we need to go and repair 4 generators that are smoking green liquid, which look a little bit like this. So we just hold up, repair it, we get a bunch of zombies that spawn, and oh my god, I've not missed the Nova crawlers on this map. Like, the fact that they are just chilling up on roofs, they don't care, they're everywhere, and they're also incredibly annoying. Like, look, okay, well now we've repaired the ventilation system, we have the Pack-a-Punch enabled, but now we need to go to the next round. I was hoping that we could get a load of stuff done on round 1, but unfortunately not. I guess compared to some maps, you could say that getting that power on is a little complicated. We've got the power, then we have to do the lockdown, the generators, and then have to go around the map and do all that to properly get everything enabled. Now we have one of the biggest features of the map, which is Rushmore. People love him, people hate him, because people didn't like the fact that there was so much gameplay tied to you having to run to a computer and then have to do stuff and run back and run there and run back. But whatever you think about Rushmore on this map, the storytelling in this map is just incredible. Gameplay wise, it might not be the best, but this story-wise is chef's kiss. So the first step now is we need to go around the map and find a TV with static, and we found one. We need to melee a zombie, and as you can see, the TV's now talking. So we've got D0745. That's actually a time in a house. So let's see, we've got the next one coming up, C0615, F0115, and what's our last one?
0230E0300.
Okay, so that's all the codes. So these codes actually relate to clocks inside of each of the houses. And you can tell which house they are by the mailbox on the floor. Our first one was D, so we got to find D. Here we go, we're at D, so we need the time to be 7:45. There we go, we got it on 5. The meleeing goes by an hour, and then if you interact, it goes by quarterly measurements. So there we go. Okay, there we go, 7:45. And each time you do this, you actually get access to like little things within each of the houses. So we've unlocked a trap there. And even if you don't care about doing Easter egg on this map, the fact that you can do this and we get a free ray gun Mark II is really damn good. Okay, C is 6:45.
Security clearance blue.
Boom, done. And that gives you a free Pack-a-Punch gun, which is not bad at all. Next is F, where it needs to be 115, and one more. There we go. This one's going to be 2:30. So 1 and then a 2. And finally this one at 3 o'clock. And boom. 3 Mark II, baby. Now we've done that, we need to go and interact with the clock that we didn't use, and it's going to go crazy, and that step's complete. Okay, so now we need to put in the code that we get from this. So this will be 0945. And clearly, I can't read clocks. The actual code is 845. Come on, John. There we go. He don't trust us, but access denied, but that is the correct step. Okay, so now we move on to a step that I really don't like, where we need to find a red Nova crawler somewhere underground, and then we've got to escort it. So it's not easy to find. We got depth perception, so I can see through walls and see if I can figure out where it's spawning in. There we go. Finally, we found him. All right, let's escort this bad boy. Such a random step, but hey, if Rushmore needs this crawler, then that's what we're going to give him. Okay, we lead him into here and then into this window, and he should just happily crawl away. There we go. All done. And never to be seen again. Okay, so accessing Rushmore again, he's going to talk to us about Operation Adam, which is essentially a civil protector from Shadows of Evil. In order to get this robot, there are 4 codes when you type into Rushmore. One is right there, which is the toy soldier code. So let's try this out. 7, 6, 2, 6. Okay, so next code we need is Sawyer, which is on a piece of paper here. We shoot that off. 9218. 246 for Sawyer. And then for the last one, we need to take this key here and place it in this desk in Yellow House. And there we go. Pernell 9316. And done. Now let's go and get him. And there he is. Look at the boy. What an absolute stud. So if we activate him and then run over, we're going to give Martin Johnson a visit. I love the fact that they put Martin in here. Like, you know, it's just part of the lore of Nuketown, where Martin had to be in here, and this is such a cool step. Martin is so scared of the robot that he opens the door and chucks this canister, and then we pop it in, and there we go. Step done. Okay, now this next step is pretty weird. We need to place a telepad down there and a telepad down here, and now I need to wait for a jolting jack, the electrified Nova crawlers, to spawn and then just zap this thing. Okay, we finally got him. And there we go. All right, so we pick up this, and then we got to run through here, teleport out, run through into here, and I think with stamina up alone, we should be good.
Unfortunately, you took too long and let it melt.
Oh my god, so maybe I do need to use my specialist. I've always used a specialist for this step, but man, I thought I could get away without needing it. Okay, specialist out. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on.
Well, okay.
Ooh.
The server is installed.
I thought he was going to fail me there. It looked like he did. Okay, so the next step is actually pretty cool. We need to go and put brain rot on our gun, and then we need to shoot it at 3 different paintings to reveal secret codes. Maybe I think the reason why people don't like this Easter egg is just that the steps feel very random. Like, it's a great idea and everything, but again, it's like the logic. Is it there? I don't know. Anyway, I remember the first painting location clear as day. It's right here. And that zombie didn't brain rot. You can tell it's making a weird noise, and there's also green smoke coming out. All right. There's the boy. I knew it. There we go. First code we've got is 4534. Next one here is in this lounge. All right. Good old brain rot zombie there. 3298. All right, and this last one is upstairs in the greenhouse. Okay, there we go. Go on, brain rot. 2673. Okay, so 4, 5, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8, and 2, 6, 7, 3. Enter. All right, so now we've done that. What the zombie doing? Just fully frozen. All right, that's the last guy. All right, let's interact with Rushmore again. This is a pretty cool step coming up because the power's going to go out. And the one thing that's cool about the map is that, you know, depending on what portion of power you have on, the colors of the map look different. So any moment now, the map should look very different. And there we go. It's changed. So there are 6 switches around the map that we need to have in the correct positions. You guys might remember this step. It was kind of annoying to figure out back in the day. But we're here in Diner, and this needs to be up. Beds, this is up. In generators, that needs to be up. Look, we've only got 1 light off. Here in storage, we've got to put it down. Lounge down, and there we go. That's it. And just like that, we should be able to turn the power back on, and the colors restored. Pretty cool Treyarch to add that color thing into the map. That's like a Ascension vibe. 1 more core value to go. All right, let's access Rushmore. Okay, this is the final step before we will be going into the boss fight. And around the map somewhere, there's going to be a mannequin. Oh, there it is. So if we Choose to overload him. We are now going to be in a lockdown. And I was like, wait, maybe we only just got the one zombie, but apparently not. We got a load of zombies. We've just got to survive this. And it wouldn't be zombies without there being some sort of lockdown sequence, you know? Okay, and that is done. And he dropped an arm. Now that we've got a mannequin arm, we need to go and find another mannequin and repeat that again. Okay, and we're now in the diner. And it's such a shame when you see like this area of the map and also in Blackout. We could have got transit in this game. All right, that is done. Another arm. And the last one is in prisoner holding. This is actually a bit of a tricky spot. I can't lie. All right, and there's the head. And this is why I think this map's one of the best maps for storyline, is putting all of that together. We create this mannequin, which has the essence of Peter McCain, the hanging man from Shinonuma. I'm sure all of you know who that is. So the last step before boss fight is we need to find an elemental orb, which will be somewhere around the map. I don't know why I'm running down here, as I remember it would be in one of the Nuketown houses. Undead man walking going on. We found it, but I did have to go like another round or so. Just got to escort this orb. It's just typical Treyarch style where something like this has to go like the longest route round. Like this little orb just has to do an entire route of the map. But there he is. Back in Peter McCain's, well, the soul in the mannequin. All right, last time we interact with Rushmore, thank God. All right, but here we go. It is boss fight time. So let's activate the sequence. And suddenly all the zombies are now mannequin zombies. And we've got to fill these canisters up with souls. Very much like Moon. What's amazing is Ultimus Richtofen actually referenced the quote going, this is similar to what we did on the moon. Okay, there we go. Souls have been filled. And here we get the reveal of the Avogadro. Oh, man. I think a lot of us predicted this was going to be the boss. But, man, it is so cool. And such a cool way to tie in the storyline. Boom! And then you're like, uh-oh. What's going on? All right, and now he's an absolute menace. And now the map has opened up. And we need to go and fill up canisters. So we've got one right here. So let's begin the soul capture. We've got to be a little careful of Avogadro and his attacks. There's one specific attack he does where he like rolls into you at like Super Saiyan speed. And that can be very dangerous. Definitely very different to what you'd expect the boss fight to be. I honestly don't mind this style of boss fight. Oh my God, he said you were touched by the Aether. Why did you not ascend like me? I didn't even know that was a line. Obviously, because we're Ultimus Richtofen. There's the context there. Oh, Jesus. There we go. I'm in Dying Wish. What the hell happened? Okay, there we go. That one's down. Grab these. Now, when that's done, the electricity in there is just going Super Saiyan, so we gotta go. We gotta go. All right, now we'll go ahead with number 2 with the lounge. And I actually forgot how cool the quotes are from the Avogadro towards specifically this Richtofen. And I wish we could get another map that has Primus and Ultimus together like this. It's such a cool combination. I really do think we take this for granted, how cool it was having 8 characters on this map. On solo, it's almost a bit too calm, like nothing was going on there. Okay, let's begin the soul capture here in the diner. I like how close quarters this boss fight is as well. Like you have nowhere really to move. Oh Jesus, never done that attack. That can one hit you. Oh my God, he done that spinning attack whilst on a red screen. That's the first time I think I've actually ever downed to the Avogadro. That is pretty insane. Right, we're gonna pop our perker as soon as we get back up. First for everything, and now the final one. It's quite poetic with the storyline in this map as well. Is technically Cornelius Purnell is suffering the same sort of overwhelming sense of power that the Dark Aether grants you that Richtofen experienced during Moon. So they're not actually too dissimilar from each other. There we go. As you can say, we did it. So now we got to get the heck out of here, but we need to go back to the APD. And then we got to trap him in the pyramid. Okay, and this can be a really tricky bit to do. Hey, we'll take the right shield right at the end. I think if I had that, to survive a little bit. So here we go. It's so weird. You got to kind of like coax him around by just shooting him like that. Getting the angle right is kind of hard. So this is what I like to do with the specialist weapon. Swipe, swipe, swipe. And then you just swing him along. It's just so hilarious, this step. It's so funny. All right, there we go. And boom goes the dynamite. Alpha Omega complete. Definitely nowhere near as bad of a map as I see a lot of people give it. It's a fun map. The Easter egg is relatively easy as well. Now we go here and activate the emergency teleport, and he's transported to Hanford site, which is transit. And here we go. The elemental shard. Here we get the second to last ever Aether Zombies cutscene. Let's move on to Tag der Toten. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finale of the Aether storyline in Black Ops 4 Zombies. We're playing as Misty. We're on Call of the Dead Remastered. Things are right with the world. Welcome to Tag der Toten. Map that I honestly really enjoy, and was a map that Triarch had to wrap up 12 years of storyline in one single map. If they were successful or not is completely up to you guys. There's definitely a lot of unique, interesting parts about this map that we'll be showing you guys. We can obviously do the Easter egg, but right now we're just trying to get everything open. See if we can get the power on. We're so close. We've got like a tiny bit of the shopping free left. Can we make it? Can we make it? No, we just missed it. It's fine. 2 zombie kills and we got it. I'd be intrigued to know how many of you guys watching this have actually played this map before and beat the Easter egg, or if you just went ahead and looked at the ending on YouTube when this map first came out. But now we've got the power on. We need to get this blue rock and we need to go and give it to the hermit that's on the top of the lighthouse. And I just realized I have not bought the entirety of the lighthouse, so we can't give it to him on round 1. But let's pop our Perkaholic. And you see we've got PhD slider, so I'm going to hope that we get the Helion Salvo, because that would be fantastic. I'm also going to pop this raindrops. We get double points. We get a fire cell. We've got tons of points now. Okay, so now we've got enough points. Let's go and meet the hermit, who you guys might remember. This is actually a very important character in the storyline of Zombies, Pablo Marinus. And we got to give him the blue rock so that he will activate Pack-a-Punch for us. I believe that's how we get Pack-a-Punch. But the very first step in this Easter egg is you actually got to complete some challenge podiums. Do you remember these? You get really bad rewards, but you got to complete 2 of them before we can actually do anything. The first challenge is kill enemies with headshots and collect brains. Literally every zombie we shoot and kill with a headshot, they drop their brain for us. Now let's also build the shield, as we're going to need a melee challenge a little bit later on. As a whole, I really enjoy this map. Like, I like how it feels really different to Call of the Dead. It doesn't feel like it's just a carbon copy and paste job. The Easter egg isn't too difficult, though maybe slightly annoying at times. As for the shield parts, as you see, we're just collecting them all. Like, one of the parts is just in the spawn room. You just don't get that in many maps. And we also need to get the wonder weapon of the map, which is the Wonderwaffe DG Shaft Shootser, and we can get a free one with a little Easter egg. I know it's got something to do with like an icicle that we've got to shoot down and then melt. I'm just trying to remember where it is. All right, here it is. Found it. Boom. So there we go. We've got an icicle. And I'll also use another shopping free just to get the rest of the map open up here, because we now need to melt the icicle down. It's actually pretty cool and pretty natural how it all works. You just pop it in a pot and it just slowly melts. But we've got Pack-a-Punch there, so I'm like, we've got a shopping free. You might as well just quickly throw a gun in there. Why not? If we shoot down these pipes, this lets us get access to the Pack-a-Punch. Also, like these little toys behind each of the Pack-a-Punch, just in case we need to. Later on, there's a step where we need electric zombies, and collecting a toy behind every Pack-a-Punch will spawn in like a free perk drop, and that also spawns nothing but electric zombies. So we're just getting a lot of things done. Optimization, boys. Look at the camo on this gun. That's so nice. You'll be looking for these are like zipline cranks, because we need to connect up the zip lines from here, then also there, over to the lighthouse. Then we can travel to the other side of the map, which is really cool. I've got a pretty good memory just remembering where all this stuff is. Now, if we go back to the hermit, he gives us the zipline handle, which will allow us to go over to this side of the map. This is what differentiates this from Call of the Dead. This just was not here in the original map. It's quite a big facility. So let's open this door. And I'm looking around in 2 different spots to find these key cards, because this is going to help us get the map for music box, which you need later on the Easter egg. And it's just an awesome thing. Let's turn on that power, and then we get golden Pack-a-Punch. And there's the second one. And this is also where we use the key, I think. Yep, we open that up and it reveals the golden rod. And we need to charge it up with souls to then give to the hermit to give us the wonder weapon of the map. Only need 1 more headshot. There we go. Headshot's done. Our first challenge reward is just simply a carpenter. That's great. So let's see what the second one is. Kill enemies with a shield bash 20. All right, we'll do that in a moment and we'll show you a really cool trick. But first, let's give him the Vril device, and he gives us a key. And then if we pop that in, here we have the Wonderwaffe DG Sharpshooter. Definitely a very unique wonder weapon. It's pretty awesome in this map. Not the strongest wonder weapon we've had in the entirety of Black Ops 4, but I like it. It's just that right slice of familiar, but also very different. Okay, so we're on round 4. We've only got 1 zombie left. We need to kill 20 enemies with a shield bash. But here's how we're going to do this. With those 2 punch cards we got, we place it here in this desk. Something happened to him. Some sort of data written to him. Now we place 1 there, 1 there, and then open the vault. It's going to start a little lockdown for us to unlock the Samantha music box. But as you can see, we now have a lot more than just 1 zombie. I mean, we've got 2. Look at this for a nice little easy way to farm zombies on the same round. Super easy lockdown. Tons of zombies at spawn. And the round doesn't flip. But my shield's going to break, which is great. Might have to pop a shopping free just so I can get a carpenter. Oh, no. Wouldn't have worked either way. I can keep the zombies still. But there we go. We now have Samantha's music box, which is one of the coolest grenades we've had in zombies history. All right, that challenge is done. And the reward is so bad. But now we get one of the weirdest challenges we've ever seen in zombies. Like, bar none. So we've got to pick up pea jars right here. This is a jar that this man up there is pissed in. And you have to slow walk, no sprinting, all the way down to the beach 3 times to complete this challenge. No skill, no logic, just walking with a jar of piss. Treyarch must have been running out of ideas when they made this one. Oh, finally that challenge is done. It's so dumb, man. But you genuinely get a great reward. A self-revive, which is sick. Although compared to what you have to do in 9 to get a free self-revive, that's really long-winded. Now we've got to do 1 more challenge podium, and that's it. And this one's pretty easy. Kill enemies while standing still. I mean, come on, man. That's so easy. All right, there we go. Challenge done there. Okay, kill enemies with melee attacks. This is why we've got a shield. And we've got a specialist as well. And this last challenge, again, is weird. You've got to find soup ingredients. You're feeding soup to a dude in a lighthouse, so we've got to find ingredients. And I remember where all of these are. So there's one there in the gangway. That was like a pot of something weird. Here we're looking for like a vegetable, like a... It looks a little bit like a cauliflower or something. There we go. And the last ingredient is somewhere here in the boathouse. There it is. Big slab of meat. All right. So then we add them to the pot and then add water. You just throw a snowball in there. And there we go. Soup is done. And we get permanent armor, which is actually pretty good. And now we actually begin the Easter egg. Finally. Okay. So he gives us dials. So what we need to do is go back over to the cargo hold and we got to place these down a little bit like in the Call of the Dead Easter egg. You guys played that where there's dials, you got to spin round and switch. We've got something sort of similar up here. So in here we place these on the wall. You got to keep spinning each dial till you hear a ding noise so you know it's correct. Now you're supposed to go around the map and find colored numbers that match each dial, but you can literally just guess it. Keep going until you get the right one. And there we go. It really is that simple. And now we've got the Apothecan blood just talking to us. So in order to help the Apothecan blood, we need to find 3 offerings that will be around the map somewhere and will be given like a sort of teaser on where it is. So where crows roost is the forecastle and there's some barrels and there we go. There's the bone. Easy enough. Next clue. Where 1 mysteries. Well, that's going to be mystery box, isn't it? Like, I do have a guide up to help me, but yeah, where 1 mysteries, that's going to be the original mystery box location, which should be right there. There you go. Right by the mystery box. And then where Bounded slept. Well, I don't think that's an obvious one, but again, we've got to go back to the forecastle. And it's going to be where the original Ultimus test subject slept, which is in this little container here. There we go. We've got a heart. Lovely. So they're very happy that we got those, and now they can speak the tongue which is forbidden. And they're going to give us a clue to finding the seal of duality. And the walls where humans suffer. Well, the walls in which humans suffer is going to be specimen storage, which is over here on this side of the island. I believe it's this. You melee that. Then we place a dynamite bomb on here. Tick, tick, boom. Which is a really good movie, by the way. And there we go. We have the seal of duality. With that, we come back here to artifact storage. Pop the seal of duality on there. Obviously, they're going to be very happy with that. And now there's going to be an orb that we need to keep shooting. And there we go. It's just released a smaller orb. We've got to keep repeating that, I think. Yeah, it's released a second one. And now once more. And there we go. A third one. So now in comes a step that I really don't like because it's just a little bit annoying. But around the map, there's going to be 3 orbs in random spawns. And we got to throw a snowball at it. Freeze it. And then you've got to shoot it and that sends it away. On paper, it's not difficult at all, but it's just finding them. I did see one fly off towards this side of the map. Might be somewhere there. Okay, maybe I was mistaken. There isn't one here. Oh, look, there's a second one just chilling right there. How we missed that, I don't know. That was really close to the first one. Oh, there was one here this whole time. I just didn't check there. I'm so dumb. Now we've done that. You don't need to freeze them again. Shoot. Freeze, shoot. Freeze, shoot. And then pick up the Seal of Duality. And we place it down on this fireplace. And then throw down a Samantha music box. And then it should make the fire blue. Yep. And then we get this awesome, like, 2-minute conversation between all of the characters where we have Dempsey with a really heartfelt speech. And then once they're done, we pick it up. And the next step, it seems so weird and random, but he gives us these 2 soapstones. So what we got to do with them is we got to place them down in certain areas that essentially will either heat up or cool down these stones. The first step with this thing is you see there's 2 very nicely shaped stones there. So we've got to turn on the lighthouse trap and just let the laser just absolutely burn the stones. Oh my God, the trap's almost killed me. Okay, as you can see, we've got 2 very, very hot stones. We now place one of the stones down here. Now with the other soapstone, we place it down here, if it will let me. Hello? There we go. And then pop on this trap. And as you can see, it's going to cool that thing down. There we go. The stone is cold. And then somehow putting a freezing cold one in then unlocks this fuse for us. Now with the fuse, we put it in the original Call of the Dead door. And we hear it's not quite enough power. It says seek power sources. You're so close. And it's actually pretty vague what you have to do, but you need the Wonder Wafer PG sharpshooter for this. But if we go over and zip line over, we've got 2 transit looking pylons and they've got these sparking red batteries on them. So if we shoot the Wonder Weapon, there we go. That turns on 1. And then there we go, 2. As you can see, the lightning is going. So the next step is around the map where these little lightning towers are. They connect to these generators. But we need to kill an electric zombie by each of these generators. And there's 3 around the map in total. And hello, there's our electric zombie. Here we go. If we kill that, there we go. That's powered that one. Got a second one here by this wall by. So we're just going to wait for another one to spawn. There's our second one. Coming ever so slowly. There we go. And then the third one is right here by this Pack-a-Punch location. And there he is. There we go. And now, interacting with the door, we've got the elemental shard. There we go. Let's pick that up. Okay, so now we place the seal back. And then we've got to do the orb thing around the map again. Okay, looking for these orbs again. I can definitely see one on the other side there. Now, you don't want to get too close to these because if you do, it will run away and we don't want that. Okay, freeze and shoot. Freeze, shoot. Freeze, shoot. Place it down for a music box. And I think from this next step onwards, we can't Pack-a-Punch anymore. So we need to get that Helion.
2 hours later.
There we go. Finally. Okay, now we've finally got that out of the way. The next step is we need to give him the Seal of Duality. And it's going to start like a lockdown where we've got to stay inside of the lighthouse. But all you need to do really is just train on this second level, not kill a single zombie, and just leave them for a whole minute. Just train around. There we go. We are done. I believe now if I pick up the device again from him, then I can't Pack-a-Punch anymore. I'm just going to shop him for it. I'm just going to very quickly get this thing all the way. But here we go. We'll take the Seal of Duality. And yeah, you mentioned we now got to get it at full power. And how do you make something stronger in zombies? You Pack-a-Punch it. So we are Pack-a-Punching this Seal of Duality. So we pop that sucker in and then we've got to kill zombies, get their souls in order to fill it up. And once it's done, spits it back out. And now we go to the next Pack-a-Punch machine. You get the idea. We're just going to be going to basically every single machine until we get to the golden Pack-a-Punch. So let's just jump forward to when we get to that, eh? All right. And now we've done all that. Place it back. And then we've got the orb thing again. I think it's only 1 orb this time. Oh, it's so annoying. There we go. Final time, I think now. It's just boop, boop, boop. And there we go. Okay, and final time hearing from them at that fireplace. Here we go. All right, lads, it is boss fight time. I have barely any shield. I've got very little ammo left. So I'm going to use my raindrops as soon as we go. But this is the moment now where the boss fight of this map, quote unquote, begins. We get flung over. Woohoo! And then we pop this in. Fill this up with souls, and then it begins. Thank God for the Helion Salvo. Look at all of these juicy zombies. And it is done. And here it is. Boss fight time. You guys remember what happens. It is incredible. The map just gets completely destroyed turn into a lava-filled hell. All right, come on, fling me back. There we go. If you guys remember, we got to stay within this bubble as it moves around the entire map. And when it gets to certain spots, it stops and we can collect zombie souls to get us moving. Now, this isn't that difficult, but it's the final bit where you are stood in one spot and it feels like it never, ever ends. It's just constant. Okay, here we go. Zombie soul time. With the Helion, I have no worries at all about this. You guys might be bored of seeing someone do this with just a Helion, but there we go. That is done. Let's run down here so we can grab our max ammo and carpenter drop. Or we might have just missed it. Oh no, they're here. Let's go. The icy water is now lava and there's platforms that are going to be emerging that we need to be standing on to help us traverse around. I love that they did that with this map. This makes the Easter egg feel so epic, especially at this part. Uh-oh. Get me out, get me out. I'm going to have to pop the specialist. That was messy. I love Takeo's katana because it can just hide you from the zombies. They won't even go for you. Here we got to trek upon another bit of lava. Okay, but here we go. The drop down the second standoff area now. Right, I've not even used the Samantha box yet. We get a max ammo. Might as well. Okay. I love the Helion, man. It's so good. I'm going to make a petition for Treyarch to bring this back in the next Black Ops Zombies game because it is just God tier. Okay, hop down here. We're back on the beach. This part I've always found a little bit tricky. I don't know why. I think it's because you're on such a narrow area for a little while. Okay, we've not gone down once at all in this game. I hope we can continue this streak. Okay, up the caves we go. Onto the third holdout spot now. Okay, let's chuck down a Samantha box because why not? There we go. The zombies be floating. Okay, this is going to be done any second. I can sense it. Any second. There we go. All right, now heading up to the lighthouse and then we're going to be zipping over. This is where it gets real. If any reason you decide to go zip over to an area that's not in the bubble, you are going to be ending your game. I'm going to wait a little bit here. Is that zipping over? Now let's use the zip line. Now we're out of the bubble for a little bit here as it's making its way over, but not to worry. Honestly, without the Helion, I genuinely think you will struggle to do this. Okay, moving into decontamination. Thank God for Winter's Whale as well. Oh my God, 50 HP. This is coming up to the crucial bit. All right, here we go, lads. I have 30 shots left in this. I've also got the max ammo. I can't pop the raindrops though, but this is where it gets real. This is where we hunker down. And I love this bit so much. You can hear the music. It is getting real. I'm going to save my specialist right to the very end. We got this beautiful song from Kevin. And as you can see, we're still filling up with souls here. I'm going to chuck a music box. There we go. Look at that. Almost a whole bubble of zombies flying right now. Here we go. The bubble's getting smaller. I never not get nervous doing this. This is such an awesome final bit. Oh God, 75, 75. Oh my God, here we go. It is getting very, very small in here. Okay, I think we might do this without having to pop any gobblegums. Okay, I'm going to pop this. Oh, dying wish. No, we ain't going to risk anything. Right, we're hiding here now. 1 HP in a dream. Okay, I think we're going to be good here. We're going to be good. Yes, there we go. And then we hear our favorite characters for the last time before the cutscene. And make our way back to the lighthouse and just look at the map now. Absolute madness. This could potentially be like the closest we ever got to like an Aether map, but in a dark Aether version. But this just looks fantastic. I love that Treyarch had this switch up and it just happens so quickly as well. But let's bid farewell to the Aether storyline, ladies and gentlemen, by doing the final step, giving the Hermit the seal of duality and ending everything. Now we've given that to him. Oh God. Oh, we're in lava. If we go to the sun deck here, we should be able to see everything. And here we go. The lighthouse going crazy. There he is, the Hermit flying away. And we learn that he is Pablo Marinus. There he goes. And there it is. Seal of duality flying to the edge of the boat. So let's go. Flying like a shooting star. It's lovely. And here we go. Claiming the Algarthan device gives us the ending of Call of Duty Zombies. The ending of Aether. Let me know at this point in time. Now we're like nearly 3 years on from this ending. Were you satisfied with it? Are you more satisfied with it now compared to when it first happened? Ending's still mad sad to me. And the fact as well that Victus have done all of this, they get taken into the Dark Aether. We don't know if they're still alive or not. We expect them to be. But there they go. Off to the Dark Aether. I really hope we see him at some point. It'd be great. And goodbye, Ultimus Richtofen. This is the bit that just makes me so sad. I hate seeing this. It's just so brutal. every time, even in drawing form. But there they are. There's Samantha from Cold War, and there is the director. Imagine if we got to see like a little mini movie of how they grew up in this new universe to where we got to in Cold War. It's pretty fractured. And there we get the ending where our characters walk into the new universe. I really hope you guys enjoyed this mammoth Easter egg video. If you did, please drop a thumbs up. You can check another video on your screen right now. Subscribe for more, and we'll see you in another one.